Episode 4. The title, Time to Grow. Year 2, Episode 4. As we cut into the episode and we see the class 2A students is relaxing and talking about what happened last night with the big event, and they are talking about what happened and the kaijus and the two weird villain, the white jaguar and the white peacock. And as they are talking, we see Deku just falling half asleep and he enter into a coma like state where he's in a dark room in his head, and he's half of his body you can't even see, is blank out. You can only see his eyes and his hair and his head. And as Deku's thinking to himself, why am I here? And he got a small flashback like from the UA sport festival when the guy did mind control Deku. He went back to the state. He can feel he's back here again as he got the small flashback into that, and Deku's feeling uncomfortable as a weird looking guy come up to him, and he say he don't have enough time to explain him what's going on, and he quickly say, you got his quirk, one for all is passing and is growing stronger, and he say you have my quirk now, danger sense. But before you can explain what it was, Deku go back into the normal world as he see Azara talking to the. As Deku is looking around hoping no one have noticed, he was sleeping for quite a long time and spacing out, and as he noticed Ida is back at school, hopefully he's feeling better because Steen has been released, has escaped from prison. And he look around as he sees some of the students look a little bit tired from last night from saving some people, and as he notice Soto and Kotson look a little bit banged up. They look a little bit not in it, because they did fight two very powerful villains, and as they are a little bit injured from the use fight. But then Deku's thinking to himself, danger sense. My quirk is growing powerful. What does that person mean and who is he? And as All Might quickly run into the room saying, because now All Might is taken over from Ozaya class now. This is his class now. Now All Might is saying, and he's saying to the whole class, there will be a class A and class B joint training from class 3 to class 1. Every class they are going to have a joint training session where there will be two teams, and they're going to battle out, and there's going to be 5 rounds, and each teams are going to have 5 to 6 members. And this is not a full-on battle. This isn't a serious thing. This is to help the student to grow the quirk, to gain more experience, because later in the year will be the UA Sport Festival once again, and they're going to be a huge tournament. So All Might is introducing this new thing where every year there's going to be a joint training where all the class A and class B are going to face each other to get more experience, to grow better, and to be a better fighter. And as All Might tell all the class 2A students to stand up and to meet him at the field. And as the class 2A students are standing up and they're leaving the classroom, Ajaya was the first person to leave, but before he could leave, All Might quickly stopping Ajaya with his hand, gripping Ajaya's arms. As All Might say, we need to talk, so can you also meet me at the field? And as Ajaya quickly saying whatever, and as he will go in. But when the classroom is empty and Deku noticing the perfect time to talk to All Might is this moment as there's no one around, Deku quickly go to All Might and he tell All Might about what happened and this new quirk he's getting. His quirk is involving danger sense, and he explain how the person to look like in his coma when a person was talking to him like a weird looking person. As he described this person look and his quirk, All Might look a little bit surprised and shocked, and he also don't know what's going on. And as All Might quickly say, how about after maybe at the end of the day I can quickly come back to you and try to explain you or try to help you with the thing. But let's focus on the training now. And as they also agree, they should probably like talk about this later, and they should focus on what is going to happen now. But then we cut to a very weird place, a very weird and different place. And as we see the court leader with his white mask and his snow white hair, and it seems like he's having a very important meeting with a different person, and this person have a black suit with medium length black hair, and this guy looked like a business guy. This guy looked like a business owner, a very used business owner. And as they're talking, we can quickly understand from the conversation they have, and this guy is also a villain, a high ranking villain. And as they're talking, two other people enter the room, a girl and a male. And as they sit next to the guy, they also bring something with them. They bring like an old museum like bones to this meeting, and it seemed like the court leader that got excited as soon as he noticed this. Then he did pull out the USB on the table as the business owner known as Slade. And as Slade did say to the court leader, he got the stuff, and you can see you also got the thing that I need. And as the guy Slade did, take out the bones in front of the court leader, and as he say, you got me the USB, in return you get this bones that you really wanted for some reason, but you also get a membership, and I need you to listen and to follow this, because if you don't follow this membership will get destroyed. And if you go across, or if you go against us in any way, your head will be ours. And I need you to understand this like membership isn't a normal membership. This membership says that you are welcome to the black market in any way, in every day. It doesn't matter. You can stay there as long as you want. You can do anything there as long as you want. But the one thing that we ask for you is that you don't bring any of your nonsense. If you don't bring any of your stupid thing to it, if you don't bring any heroes there, if you don't do anything to cost us this life of where the black market is, where all the villains can protect each other and all the villains can have a day off. This black market isn't a black market where you go sell stuff. This black market is a culture. It's a dream. It's a lifestyle. This black market make villains have a normal day and where they can rest. This black market offer villains to stay, to have a normal life, to try to escape the villain life they decide to have. And this black market allow us to be our normal self. This black market allow us to protect each other. So I'm telling you right now, the other member of the other four member of the head of the table, they decide they didn't want you to be part of this culture, but he said he went out of his ways to go try to make you involved with this culture, because he believed that even though you're doing and you plan some weird stuff, that at the end of the day you will be a great benefit to them. And as the cult leader say, trust me, I won't let you or the black market down. As he reached out for a handshake, and Slade did shake his hand. And as the court leader that gave the USB, the same USB that the White Wolf and the White Fox they got from the Nolan Big Hero event, And as the call leader that gave the USB to him, he had to receive the membership and the bones. As the code leader leave the room, and there is the white rabbit just staring there waiting for the code leader to come back. And as he quickly said, I understand why we need that membership, but when it comes to the bones I still don't understand, as he said to the code leader. But the code leader quickly respond and he say, trust me, those bones are not just a normal bones. Those bones belong to the most powerful villain on earth. And trust me, this will come back. This bone will make us the most powerful people. This bone will allow us to change the world for a better good. And we cut back to All Might and the class. And as All Might to say, so for today and until you can complete this mini mission, we'll move on to other stuff, but for now let's focus on this. And as he introduced a student from class 3A student, and All Might introduced this guy as a part of the big three. So now we got introduced to 3 of the big 3, Tokito, Brody, and Marcus. And Marcus have also white hair with blue eyes, and as Marcus is smaller than Brody, but he does have a bit of muscle on his beard. As Marcus say, All Might force him to be here and to train with you guys. And as All Might quickly pipe in, and as All Might say, as All Might explain, the train for today is that you guys must try to catch Marcus, or to at least put a handcuff on Marcus. And as the students say, that's gonna be easy because there's only one of them and there's 22 or 24 of them. It will be very unfair for Marcus. And as Marcus quickly say, trust me, I am a future of this hero. I'm a future of this society, and you want to make unexperienced student, not even heroes, to catch him. And as the class to a funny agree, to this training, as Kotsan and Kotsan tried to blitz Marco to try to catch him. And as Kotsan go for attack, Marcus quickly show off his quirk, and we know straight away this quirk is the murky quirk, which the murky quirk allow him to turn himself into murky, so he can decide can he turn into iron or liquid. So that matter that is also a liquid murky, that is his quirk. He can summon and he can use murky in any way he wants. So as Kotsan go for attack, Marcus quickly does it other way, showing his fast feet, and as he did, got away by using his quirk, making a bird to fly and blocking Kotsan. And as those two start to fight, Marcus start to say, Kotsan, you're too hateful into stuff. You need to start thinking and just make your body move sometimes. And as he quickly done a use attack on Kotsan, then Soto out of nowhere came behind using his ice quirk. And as Marcus quickly does it, and those two got into the fight. And as they are fighting, Marcus started to talk between the fight, and he just say, your fire and ice is a very powerful combination. You're a very powerful student, but you're not balanced. Your ice is way stronger than your fire. You need to balance out. And as it happened, he quickly done another use attack on Soto, blasting him away. And as Marcus is quickly one-shotting the class 2A student, getting between them, tweaking them like he's using his speed as the advantage, quickly land use attack on each student, and as Momo is at the back thinking of the best plan, but then Marcus got behind her somehow, and Marcus said to Momo, you think too much. You think too much. Sometimes things need to flow. Sometimes you need to allow things to flow. You think too much, and as he done a use attack on Momo, and the attack continued. No one can land a big attack on Marcus. Either try to use his speed as the advantage. Murky quickly does insane. He is too quick for his own good. Then as Kasima tried to attack him, he said the same thing what he said to Carson. You're too hate first. Your body need to, move by itself, taking Kasima away. Then moving to Toki Yomi, and he say he's good at far range and at medium range, but when it comes to close battle, he is garbage. Then he went back to Soto and he said, oh yeah, I forgot to say, work on your close range attack, as he sweep Soto away. And as Deku try to do a big attack on Marcus, Marcus got away. Then Marcus look at Deku and he say, stop comparing yourself to others. You're not All Might kid. Be your own hero. And as he done a use attack on Deku, but Deku was the closest one to put a handcuff on Marcus. Then Marcus had done a ultimate move where he trapped everybody in a prison like case. Everyone is in a case, and as he jump on someone's case, and as he start to talk to the whole class, he say, all of you guys are unique, powerful, soon to be good heroes. All you guys got potential, but the problem is you guys are too used on to fighting a battle by yourself. You guys are not a good team. You guys are a horrible team. You guys don't fight well together. When it comes to one-on-one, great, but when it comes as a team, you guys don't think about each other. You guys don't have move together. You guys are a horrible team. And as you walk away, letting all the case go away, and as I say, class 2B is going to destroy your class, because class 2B they got me. Class 2B was quick and was better enough to get the handcuff on me. Class 2B is a way better team than your class. And then you say, weirdly enough, even class 1A student Rinku in his class has done better than you guys. And as they walk away, and as the whole class is down and beaten up, Momo and Ida and other class like Uraraka quickly stand up and they say they should, like tonight, all of them should come back and just think about a plan to defeat this guy, because he is right. And as a whole class didn't want to admit that, Kotsan and them didn't want to admit like Marcus was right, and Momo is saying they should come up with a plan tonight, and tomorrow they can have the rematch. And as they stand up and you look around, you notice that class 3 student, that same kid that almost attacked Uraraka and them, is here watching them all the time. Like he was just in the background, just watching every movement. And as he stand up and he walk away, trying to catch up with Marcus, and Marcus also noticed that he was there, and as he asked Marcus, Tony, what are you doing here? Because only All Might did invite him. As Tony walked past and he's saying, Marcus, let's not think about this, let's talk about something else, as those two are walking away. But then we cut to All Might and Azaya as those two are talking, and All Might to say something weird to Azaya that as he catches him off guard and kinda got him upset. And as All Might say, hey Azaya, the main reason why I wanted to talk to you is to understand why you have a very close relationship, and why you can't agree to Shadow's ideas of being a hero. And Almighty saying, I notice how you keep tabs with Shadow and Steen, and you say to Azrael, as you saw Azrael a picture of Azrael and Shadow in a dark place just talking, and as Almighty is saying to Azrael, what is your relationship with Shadow? And as Azrael got upset about Almighty, I understand where Shadow's coming from. Not all heroes are in the business for the same thing. All heroes want something different. Some want money, fame, and I don't agree with that. A true hero don't seek for fame. A true hero don't want money. A true hero seek to defeat villains and to make this world a better place. All Might, you're a phenomenal hero. You're a great hero. But sometimes I don't like how you be a hero sometimes. That's the only thing that I don't like about you. Sometimes I don't like how arrogant, how cocky you get with the hero work. And as Azar stood up and he walked away, as Omar saying, so it seems like Shadow idea is going to slowly overtake this society. We see Nolan and one member of his group named Ryan, as those two are walking around in a very important government base, and as they're talking, and Ryan can cast the vibe because he wasn't at the hero event, because he and other members was in a very high important mission. And as Ryan quickly casts a vibe and seeing how upset Nolan is about everything that happened the other day with some people stealing a lot of information, and the upcoming big thing that he tried to set for the hero is the new generation, the new dawn. And as Omar is not Omar, as Nolan is furious, and as Ryan tried to calm him down, the important government heroes, they're calling Nolan into the meeting to talk about what happened and what did he learn about what happened the other day. As Nolan walked into the room, Nolan quickly says sorry to all of them for using a lot of the money of the government to try to make a better place, to try to make a new dawn, to try to birth the next generation went to nothing, because everything that he worked so hard and all the money he spent is gone because the people just stole everything from him. And as Nolan and the government people are upset, as there was Nolan having learned anything about who stole the information, as Nolan to quickly tap on the screen, then on the screen it shows the White Jagger and White Peacock. As Nolan say, we gotten from words from Deku and from Mirko that he was fighting against two villains near the sighting of the Kaijus, and Nolan to quickly say, the Kaiju's body are at my lab being researched and is going through what to make it. But anyways, Nolan did say those two might have a hand in it. But then he saw another picture of the White Fox and the White Wolf. He say those two, there was a camera footage of those two taking out Mount Lady and the other hero and stealing the USB, but it seemed like they were in a very used worry, and they knew the camera was on them the whole time, but they didn't bother to destroy the camera. It's like they wanted me to see what happened. And as the government looked very closely and they asking, this definitely got something to do with the court leader. And as soon he heard about the court leader, he slammed his hand into the table, breaking it, and he say, when I get my hands on him, I will do something very, very bad. As we cut back to the class, to the student, and as Kotsan tried to talk to Isaiah about what happened with him when he got knocked out from the White Fox girl, and as Kotsan want to explain to Isaiah what happened, but at the same time you don't want to, because you feel horrible, you feel sick when you think about it. And as Ozai to stop Korsan from talking to him, because Ozai can see this is causing him a lot of pain, this is causing Korsan to be sick, and you don't want to make Korsan feel that way. So Ozai say, when you're ready, Korsan, come and talk to me. And as we see Mount Lady and the Wood Hero, they're in a way, they are not feeling themselves. They took a break from hero work, because ever since they got knocked out from the White Fox girl, they feel sick, they don't feel like normal. And as we cut to All Might and Deku talking, All Might did quickly say, when the White Fox did knock you out, what did you see? Because it seemed like Korsan and Mount Lady and the Wood Hero is not taking it very good. But Deku, if you can talk about it, I'm here. And as Deku say, I can talk. And as Deku say, it was like he was in a nightmare. It was like if he was in the worst nightmare ever, in his worst nightmare. The nightmare where he lose everything, his mother. The nightmare where he lose his quirk. The nightmare where he never become the number one hero. It's like he was living in the worst universe he can ever imagine in his head. No mother, no All Might, no friends. He's a quirkless now. He can't become number one hero. And as All Might say, it seemed like a quirk have something to do of someone's nightmare. And as Deku say, you might be true. But then All Might quickly saying, so what about that coma thing with that, new quirk and danger sense? As Deku quickly explain what happened, All Might say he heard about someone that looked like, he heard about a hero that looked like the person that Deku was describing and with the same quirk. And as Deku got excited, All Might say you must still go and do research and to try to get some more information about this. And as Deku leave the room, as Deku is walking back to the domes with all the class 2A students, and as you enter the dome, you can see all the classmates are just sitting down and talking about plans to try to take out Mercury, Marcus, even Korsan, Soto, Kasima, Tokiyami, all of them are there planning out what they're going to do. And as in the background, the TV is playing that Akito and this huge, important, famous former hero Duke, because Akito and Duke, they are the run-up to become the next mayor of the city. Duke and Akito, they are the running-up for the next mayor. But as they could enter the room, and the whole class are talking about plans to defeat Mock. But then as we cut back to the early day, as the class 2A, the force All Might to call Marcus to come to have this rematch from yesterday. As class 2A student is about to face Marcus, and then as he got a plan, they are beating Marcus. Marcus is caught off guard horribly. Marcus can't keep up with all them because they're actually working in a good team. Even the class 3A Tony is a surprise. Brody that also saw up to this time, as Brody and Tony are shocked that the class 3A student are the class 2A student are destroying Marcus, and Marcus can't do anything about it. As they defeat Marcus, putting the handcuff around Marcus' wrist. Marcus to quickly look at all of them and he's saying, I'm surprised. You guys did grow in a day. You guys got a good plan. You guys work as a good teammate and you guys got him. And he say, even though some of you guys still need a little bit of work, some of you guys like Soto, you need to work on your close range. Even you, Mayami, some of you guys need to let your hands go. Some of you guys need to think. Some of you guys need to think less and just make your hands do the work. And as Marcus is surprised about all this stuff, Marcus say, it was good training with you guys, and you guys are one step closer at beating Class 2B. And as Marcus, they leave the room. But before Tony could leave the room with Brody, Isaiah not Isaiah, All Might quickly grabbed Deku and forced Deku to go to Tony. And as Tony looked disgusting looking at him like Deku, and as Tony went to walk away, All Might grabbed Tony forcefully his hand, and All Might said to him, I know that horrible thing happened to your uncle, but it wasn't Deku's fault. It wasn't Deku's fault. But please, can you please forgive Deku, and can you please help Deku with something? As Deku looks surprised and Tony look really upset, and he's about to punch, but All Might quickly making him calm down, and All Might explain. It seemed like, please don't tell anybody to Tony. It seemed like Deku got a new quirk. Deku got 2 quirks now, and the quirk kinda walk like your quirk. Future sight. And as Deku looked a little bit shocked, future sight. And as All Might saying, can you please help with Deku? From my heart, do it for me. And as Tony look at All Might, I'll help Deku, just because it's you, All Might, and my uncle really like you. And as he look at Deku, he said, what All Might say, I will help you with a quirk, but don't expect a lot from me. As then we cut to Carson talking to Isaiah about other stuff, and Isaiah say, hey Carson, I want you to train with this person. I want you to train with Riku. As Carson look upset and he's about to go out of the door, and he's like upset, swearing at Isaiah, why you want me to work with Riku? As Riku enter the room and Riku stay at Carson and Riku are making a very intense stare down. And that's how we are going to end episode 4, Time to Grow.